welcome to Infinite Sided Dice, where we tell stories and the dice decide our fate. We are back here with our crew in Night City. Thank you for joining us for another episode of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to the channel and like the video and leave your comments and check out the description for links to our Patreon and other such things. We appreciate your support, and most of all, just thank you for showing up and watching. All right, we left on a bit of a tense note. We split the party.
It's fine.
It's always a good idea.
Just checking in with everyone's okay. You all feel good?
Oh, I feel great.
I feel really good.
I couldn't get
It's called solo for a reason. Solo.
I'm actually quite psyched.
Yeah, so a quick recap of where we are. Soaring in a gyrocopter aerial vehicle of sorts across Night City, beelining to Aunt Judy's apartment building, hoping to arrive in time, is Ricky, Loren, and Shitwrecked. Left behind because of her weight, no judgment.
Full of metal, baby.
Because she's so full of metal. Because she's too metal. Poltergeist stayed behind, also possibly to guard their exit and escape to the dangerous escort that Jean brought.
Full Metal Poltergeist.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay. So let's stay in initiative order. Let's stay from last session. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Or does everyone remember, or do we want to re-roll?
I'm after you. That's what I know.
It's Ricky, the bad guy, Poltergeist, Loren, Shitwrecked, and then Phase and Knuckles.
Okay. So I'm going to roll some dice for how long it's going to take you guys to arrive. All right. Okay, that's 2 in a row. So we'll start here with Poltergeist.
Whew.
Sweet.
As you guard the door, the club fills with smoke, and there's still the question for Ricky. Are we still hearing the club's sound system cranked on 10 as you leave, or
Yeah, no reason.
to turn it off?
I did not turn it off.
Yeah.
Not that it's a difficult thing to do, to turn it off, but yeah, it's still on.
So the pulsating noise that Ricky left on in the club, and then the smoke and the darkness sets the stage. It's her turn, and she can move this round. And even without her accelerated speed, she runs up to you. Oops. Her fingers erupt into monowires and they go slashing around at you. Roll your evasion.
20.
20 evades. We're looking for 19 on this second attack. She's taking 2 attacks per turn.
19. Tie goes to the defender.
Yeah. You've seen what these things can do. They go whipping over you, and you duck. One catches just one of your split ends. And then the other way, you dodge both of her attacks, and then it'll be your turn.
Great. Counter throw.
Oh boy.
She's getting thrown.
Okay.
DV 15. I roll a DV 15.
Yeah. And if it works, it works.
Martial arts special move. DV 15. So just don't implode. I didn't implode. I do it. She's thrown.
Which way are you throwing her?
I guess just back.
Back where she came
Yeah,
from?
back where she came from.
Roll athletics to see how far you throw her in feet.
17.
17 feet, so... Wow, you throw her far. Yeah. You throw her and she goes skidding across the stage, sliding backward and careening into this speaker stack, catching the brunt of that damage, 14 damage straight to her
I think
hit
so.
points, yeah. Fuck. Yowza, that's painful.
Double check.
Okay.
Yeah. 14.
You guys approach Aunt Judy's apartment building, and from the front, let's get perception checks all around.
Okay. Yes. 15.
18.
20.
And 20. Okay. At first, everything looks calm, but then Shitwrecked points out these two suit-wearing goons stationed at the front door of the building. With a 20, you see one of the windows. I don't know if you've been to Aunt Judy's house, but you see a broken window. And you also see that there is a way to enter from the roof. So Sparkplug's like, I'm going to put you down right on top of the building.
Before she puts us down, I say, Sparkplug, you got a speaker system on this thing?
It's like, you know it. And she points to there's like a little like old school ghetto blaster.
Nice.
It's just like two little speakers and a cassette deck.
Yeah, I just...
That's duct taped to the back.
Nice. I start cranking it as we're approaching the building.
Yeah. It's barely audible above the sound of the rotating helicopter. But there's definitely like all these little, it's all coming out of these 2 3-inch speakers that are just like right about head level.
Can I use my scrambler while he's doing that in case these guys have
communications? Yeah, actually, that's great. It's basic tech. Is that what you roll on that one, I think? Or is it electronic security?
When I click it, it doesn't say anything about anything.
I think let's roll either basic tech or electronic security, whichever one is higher. They're both the same stat, I think. Yeah. So, music blaring. Shitwrecked pulls out her little agent and connects it to her scrambler.
It's just in me. It's just part of my cyber suite.
And Loren, is there anything you want to do on approach here? Since get ready. You have a second here if you want to use. If anybody's hurt, you need to do a fix, or you want to stabilize.
Really hurt. I mean, like Ricky's a little hurt, but like
I pull that barb out and I'm like, fucker.
If you want to roll the stabilization, you can get rid of his negative modifier.
Oh, great. Yeah.
From the last session.
Oh, yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah. So roll DV 15.
I'll step out of the AV and just.
Well, you're still flying.
This is on the way there. So.
You guys are en route.
So as we're flying, then I'm like, then I'm looking over him, and like my cigarette is like getting all the wind, so it's just like.
Go ahead and roll a DV 15 stabilization. Either it's for this one is paramedic.
Not first aid. Okay, paramedic.
And I got
18.
18. Great. So you get rid of your negatives here. Actually,
Sweet.
I got a 14 on basic tech.
14. Okay. Great. You don't detect any communication outside of. They do have they're in contact with each other, but you don't detect them talking to anything outside of the area. You don't see Jean either. Sparkplug gets on the CD and they have like a short band radio. I don't know why, but this is how she rolls. And she's like, or ETA 15 seconds. Where the fuck are you, Chino? And puts down the CV because you look around, you don't see any of the other Santiago cars there yet.
You said there's 2 suits in the front door?
2 suits on the front door, and the window's broken.
Okay.
And you know Aunt Judy's on the 2nd floor, and that there's a rooftop entrance.
So,
yeah, but you're not there yet. So let's keep moving. Crank the tunes, and so you're about 15 seconds from touchdown, which means we've got 5 rounds of combat here with Poltergeist and the escort. You throw her. She stands up. She can't move twice in 2 turns, so she stands up and gets her footing and stares at you. What's your move? And then it's your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna run up and punch her some more.
Yeah, okay.
That's the move.
Well, how fast do you move?
I have a move 7.
So you threw her 8 inches.
Oh, okay.
But you can move wherever you want.
I
But
want to do then. I do have a gun. It's true. There is a gun.
There's also a massive...
There's the big gun. I don't want to totally ruin the whole place, though.
Not yet.
No, just don't miss.
we can fix it with our big bag of money that we have.
Make sure all the bullets go into her.
What's my modifier for this? Okay.
Or don't.
I will. I'll pull out my gun. I guess. Fine.
pull out a gun.
I'll use my assault rifle, and I will shoot her.
Okay. She's gonna go ahead and try to dodge this. 17.
21.
21 hits. Roll assault rifle damage.
Come on, crits. No crits. 21 damage.
Wow.
Love
Okay.
the visual of this, by the way. Judo toss. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, fully. Dodge. You pick her up and throw her back onto the stage. She stands up, tries to move towards you, and you swing your assault rifle around, still guarding the door. She gets no closer, and you pop her right in the chest, doing quite a bit of damage. Okay, yeah, she's looking pretty rough, actually. Does she have tricks? How do I get around this? Another round where, okay, she can move. So she moves 8, which is 1 faster. So she is able to get back up to you and take 2 more swings. Same so plan B as plan A with her. All right, that one's a 20.
21 evasion.
Hey,
Jeez.
come on, baby. That was another 20.
17.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Finally lands a hit.
No crits. 16 damage.
Okay, so blades my armor and then
Yes, this is
5 damage.
Yeah. Great. And now roll under your... I'm afraid to say which one it is.
Luck.
What? You're going to use luck?
No. Is it? Oh, empathy.
No.
Roll under my empathy.
Yes. As you take damage.
Fail.
Okay. You feel yourself disconnecting from reality. 4 more rounds till you touch down.
Let me know when I'm within sniper range.
Yeah, sure. Well, at the speed you're going, you have to shoot from the aerial vehicle. You can absolutely start shooting. Yeah, you want to shoot at those guys. That's totally, you're with, this assault rifle range is crazy, is plenty long.
Yeah.
Let's look at, because they're not going to actually dodge. That's not who they are. You're looking at, for this round, let's say your DV is 20, but you'll be within the range of 15 next turn. So to hit, right now you're shooting.
It would be 20 to hit?
Yeah.
Well,
You're on a moving helicopter whipping through
+2
the city.
For the scope and the
Yeah.
thing. So plus 16. Okay.
Yeah, you can do it.
Let's do it.
Give her a roll. Anyone else shoot you? Shitwrecked just starts shooting.
You know,
There's a nice driving beat coming out of this.
I think I'll just message Blades to lie low and go somewhere
hit.
new. She's never been before.
Okay. Yeah. I imagine like you would have worked out some codes where it's like, it just got real bad. Go to ground. What'd you roll?
25 to hit.
25 absolutely hits this guy.
Schmuck. Oh, it says
This mook.
This mook. 44, right?
46.
46. Sorry, 46.
I don't think there's 40 in this game.
And also, isn't it 5?
It's 5.
Which one are
Yeah.
you?
With the assault rifle.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's 5d6. Here we go. Boom.
No
What?
crits.
Wait,
Wow.
is that that's
No,
not
that's a
it's
6.
Just a 6.
okay.
That's a bad roll, Rick.
Not
Pretty.
not a bad.
Her average.
Yeah, very, very average. 6, 7, 8, 9, 13, 15.
15 damage.
13, 15, yes, 15.
Okay. Great. Okay, that's... But you did hit him and you blade his armor, and they are suddenly aware of you. So I'm going to have to put them in the initiative order. Okay. They're going to go after Shipwrecked.
Why though? I did nothing.
No, they're going to act after you act.
Oh, I was
They're
like,
going to go after you.
Aren't you excited? Somebody's
Okay.
after you in initiative.
yeah, right.
Good morning.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, great.
That was armor piercing, by the way. I reloaded on the way there. Armor piercing. Oop.
Oh,
Sorry.
you switched to your AP.
I switched to my AP.
Okay, going in heavy.
Yeah, going in heavy. I'm not. There will be no suppressive fire.
Okay, great. Poltergeist. I guess it's her turn. No, I just hurt you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
my turn. Great. I go in for I drop my weapon and I go in for a martial arts attack
Okay.
for 20.
Ooh, she dodges that one. 24.
Oof. Okay. And the second for 20 again.
19.
Great. We got one. 13 damage.
13, ignoring half armor. Okay. Wow. Okay. Yeah, she is actually... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. She looks pretty messed up. And as you start to connect with her, like, robot parts start to go away. But Poltergeist, your body is fighting, but your brain is somewhere else. You open your eyes and you're laying on a table. And as you sit up, you think you're looking into a mirror almost. You see what you think is yourself. But when you move, the image doesn't move. But you turn your head and it feels like your hair is heavy. You instinctively reach back and touch the back of your head, and there's like you feel like wires and cables coming out, and it's sort of impeding your movement just a little bit. And Red Ghost in his chair says, "Oh, you're awake. Excellent." And he's sitting at a small monitor with a keyboard that seems to be connected to everything. And he says, "Do you remember your name?" And you answer with your real name.
Yeah, it's Joey.
Excellent, Joey. And he clicks on his computer a little bit. He says, "What's your name?" And you answer with Poltergeist.
Poltergeist.
Instinctively. He says, "This is excellent." And he very quickly whips a pistol in your direction and fires straight at your face. No roll necessary.
Just evades.
For the first time, this bullet feels like it comes at you in slow motion. You're confused. You're not confused at all because you're not even reacting. You lean back, and the bullet embeds in the wall behind you. Calibration's looking really good. Do you remember who I am?
Yeah. Are we gonna get dinner soon?
What's my name?
Grandpa.
Clicks again. What's my name?
Red Ghost.
Excellent. And then you just fall asleep, and you're back here. Attack again, this time with +2 to all of your attacks. No, she rolled a 24, though, to evade.
Great. I think what I'll try to do in this, if you'll allow me, for this martial arts attack, I'd like to grab the hair from the back of her head to slam her.
Are you trying to
10.
grapple or just attack?
Explodes.
It explodes, okay.
Attack.
Yeah, okay, great.
That's a high number. Math is so hard. 33.
33. She got 24, so you won't re-roll any dice, but go ahead and roll your damage. And add +2 to this.
I said it was 35.
Was it 35?
Oh! Whoa! 3 6s and a 3. Whoa! The dice! The dice are telling the story!
Have spoken.
So that's
18, 19, 20, 21 plus 2, so 23
ignoring half armor.
damage, ignoring half armor.
So you do like 20. No, you do like 19 damage in one shot.
I do 23 and then plus the 5, so
Plus
it'll be
5. Oh, 28.
it'll be 28.
So our armor is so -5. So you do 23 damage. Yeah. So you come out of this state where you just see your body doing this, and it grabs the back of her hair where the pin was stuck. That's now like flowing wildly, and she's got her mono wires whipping around, and like one of them cuts through the frame of the door, and like just you see it just, but it goes past you, and you dodge it again, and you grab her by there and slam her into the wall, and her the face where it just like this, and starts to open up, and you just see like metal skeleton underneath, and like not blood, but some sort of like cybernetic ichor just starts running out of her mouth. You can go ahead and attack again because you get another attack.
Should I roll on the critical injury table first?
Oh yeah, why not? Sure.
8.
8. This is good. You break her leg somehow. Yeah. So as you smash her into the wall, you see her leg trails behind her, and you see her opening, and just step down with your left foot onto her right knee and just twist it until it. And it's metal and it's cybernetic. It doesn't break right away. Lean in one more time, and all of the 800 pounds of your frame, or whatever we decided it was, all the weight it pushed onto that one joint, and it snaps in her body, just like breaks apart. You have one more attack.
I do.
Just stab her with it.
With her own leg.
10 explodes again.
What?
My God.
This is unreal, dude.
I said.
2, 33.
33. Okay, roll damage with an advantage d6.
Whoa.
You know what I mean? So re-roll one low d6.
Oh, okay. 5, 6, 7, 8.
Didn't convert that much, but
14 plus the additional plus 2.
so
16.
16 damage. Yeah. You've put almost 80 damage on her at this point. So this attack, as you smash her head and it breaks apart and you break her leg, with this you just pick up her entire frame and break it over your knee, snapping in half. You see what probably was never human, broken apart in pieces all around you. If there was ever meat, there was none to be seen here. Just likely a cyborg of some, or a android of some kind. And roll one more time underneath your
Empathy.
Thank you for jumping in on that.
Fail.
You fail. You scan the room for other targets, but the room is completely enveloped in smoke. But as you do this, something flickers in your vision, and suddenly you get thermal vision, and you see, not in this room, but in the room behind, you see Faze hiding in a corner. What you maybe don't recognize as Faze, you recognize as a heat signature. But he's out of range for any optimal attacks at this point. So what I'm going to just have you do is move in that direction.
Great. Can I take out the amp?
Can you take out the amp? Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Why
Or just
wouldn't
turn it off.
you? Okay. Yeah. Roll a basic tech. Or an attack.
Just turn it off.
Don't break my shit, please.
I'll buy another one. I can buy another one.
Don't pop my
It
tubes.
should just be an attack. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna do attack.
Okay.
What's still the plus 2?
Yeah.
20.
20. You're not serious. You're not even close to seriously wounded, right?
No.
Okay. Yeah. Roll damage. It might go incredibly low.
$12 with the plus 2.
Yeah, 12. That's enough to damage the amp bad enough that it stops making noise.
I can buy another one.
Just sort of instinctively, like, this sound is affecting your ability to do whatever. You're on rampage mode. Okay, we get one more round here as you guys fly in. I'm going to have them return fire at the vehicle. And, neither of them at that range. We said it was at like 20, so they both miss. And then the vehicle moves in closer. You can now shoot again with a DB-15 if you want to put another shot on these guys in the front.
Yes. Nothing like whittling them down from a distance. That's good. It's never a 10 really, but it's been close. So 25.
So that hits. Go ahead and roll your
25. And then
5d6.
5d6.
Oh, you beat DV by 10. 25 is great. So roll 5d6 and re-roll any one. Re-roll a dice.
Oh, cool.
Oh, good. Double ones.
Oh, double one. So
Re-roll
I'll
one of the
re-roll
ones.
any one of the ones.
Yeah, that would have been.
Which is now 3.
Helped a little bit.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. So now we're looking at 8. 8 plus 5, 13 armor piercing.
13 AP. Oh, the first one was AP 2, right?
Yeah.
So that makes that an even bigger hit. So, so he's down to 7 armor. Cool. Yeah, those 2 shots connect, and he's pretty messed up already. Cool.
Mess with me. Mess with our Judy, man.
At this point, yeah, no, nothing else. Nothing else happens here unless you two have something you want to do. You're gonna be landing in one more round. Okay, Poltergeist, roll under your
Empathy.
Impanity.
Humempathy. Do I
Your
want to
empathy.
use luck? Well, it's been 1 round.
Oh, yeah,
So
yeah.
I have to roll under a 3 now.
Yes. Maybe 2 rounds actually. Because did she hit you before you destroyed her?
Yes.
So go ahead and add 2 then.
Okay.
So 4.
Roll under 4. I'll add 1 luck, make it an even 50-50. Feel like that feels good. So roll under 5. I can do that. Easy. 4. Perfect.
Okay. So as you're moving through the smoke-filled room and smashing the guitar amp, you find yourself walking into Red Ghost's office, and you're older now. This is just maybe 3-4 years ago. And when you walk in, you see a note written on paper on the desk. And you see something that you've never seen in his office before, a coffin-shaped box. And you see this letter, and it says Poltergeist on it. Actually, no, it doesn't. It says Joe on it. You open the letter, and it says, "Dearest granddaughter, thank you so much for helping me these last long years. I know it hasn't been easy. But with your help, I've been able to undo most of what I have done. My actions have ushered humanity so much closer to extinction. And I have spent these last years, with your help, trying to undo what I have done. With the fall of Akari, we have achieved nearly all of that goal. But there is one last thing that I have created that I cannot bear to destroy. You will find that I have enacted an incineration protocol upon my body. There will be no remains. I do expect you to burn this note once you have finished reading it. My dearest Dandelion, I am sorry. And then you wake up in a smoke-filled room, the smell of the smoke and ash sort of reminding you of the smell of that office on that day. And you hear from the street, and you look out and see a gold Cadillac with Tankerella behind the wheel saying, "Hey baby, where are we going?" And
as I'm walking out, I pick up the big old boy, the big old gun. And I'm gonna fire at the bar and just destroy it.
oh, just out of pure rage.
Is that heavy weapon stat?
Yeah?
Okay. It's not as good. That's okay. Except it is, because it explodes.
Jeez.
24.
Okay, just narratively. You're not shooting at FaZe, you're just wrecking the bar. Yeah. The gun spins up and you just it only had the one belt of ammunition. The drum was left on the gyrocopter. But it and bottles erupt and the bits of plastic and metal that the bar was made of just start shattering in all kinds of directions. There was like a mirrored wall behind, and it just cracks, and you see your face shattered into 1,000 pieces behind the bar. And do you take the gun with you, or?
I'm gonna drop the gun, and I'm gonna pick up the amp, and I'm gonna throw it across the room.
Yeah, the gun lands with a huge thud on the ground, and you pick up what's left of the boom amp and throw it across the room, and it smashes into the wall.
I'll go over to the robot.
What's left of the of the escort?
Her.
Mm-hmm.
Any salvageable parts?
It'd be hard to. I mean, it would take a tech to really be able to salvage anything from her.
That's okay. I'll rip the strings out.
Yeah, the monowires retracted. They're on spools, so they retracted into her fingertips. But you easily enough just tear one of her hands off where the monowire is connected inside.
Yeah, I'll just throw that and then I'll leave.
You throw it?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be much left of her after what you've done. Okay, you walk out of. There's smoke pouring out of the door behind you. There's some small fire. FaZe crawls out, like, holding his hand. Do you greet Tankerella in any way?
Hey, Tank, here's the address. Thanks for the ride.
All right, you hop in the car and take off. It's going to take you a little longer to get to Aunt Judy's. You make contact with the roof. Ricky's up first.
So the guitar strap bandolier.
Mm-hmm.
I unclick it from the guitar. This is when on my way there.
Sure.
Unclick it from the guitar and it clicks together, and now it's just the bandolier.
Yeah.
And on it, I step out. On it is a incendiary grenade.
Uh-huh.
I just look over the roof where those two guys are, and I go.
Okay,
I
great.
just drop it.
Yeah. Big boom right on top of them.
Big bada boom.
And then actually, you can use the edge of the building where they can't even see you from where they are once you back up.
All right.
Okay.
And that's an athletics.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you have to throw it one.
Yeah. It's kind of just a drop.
Don't go negative, I guess?
Yeah, I guess don't go negative. Yeah, I didn't. So, 18?
Yeah, you drop this incendiary?
Incendiary.
So that sets them on fire, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage on both of them.
And then for that, it'll be... what is damage on incendiary grenade? Let's see.
I only know...
You deal damage to a target through the armor. You ignite the target until you...
It's probably the regular grenade damage.
Okay. And then they stay on fire.
Plus the incendiary.
Okay.
Yeah, they take...
So go ahead and roll 66. This is going to be bad for them anyway. The one guy has almost no armor left.
No crits.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah, 66. That's not too bad. All right. 6, 12, 16.
Great. Yeah. With that, the one guy that you'd shot a couple times gets thrown to the ground and appears to be out of the fight.
Okay.
The other guy kind of hunkers down into the doorway and tries to hide himself from any more attacks from above.
Okay.
Judy pings you. Is that one of your party favors? I could use some help in here.
Sick. Oh yeah, and I text her earmuffs,
Oh, okay.
which is code for...
It's gonna get loud.
It's actually code for cover your eyes and cover your ears.
Oh, okay. So there's a door, like, just, the geography of this building.
Yeah.
This goes down into a hallway, and then the hallway is like goes right to her front door.
Okay.
So she's on one side of the building.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, there was an entrance on the roof.
Yeah. So this
Okay.
green area is a door. This bit up here, there's a doorway right here.
Okay.
That is like sort of roof access.
Mm-hmm.
Because you guys come up here and smoke on the roof or whatever.
Okay.
It's kind of like a lounge area, but I think, there's a little umbrella you guys chill under that Sparkplug landed on top of and is smashed.
Okay.
But yeah. Do you want to move? Into the building? You have enough movement to make that.
Kind of want to climb down the side of the building close enough to the window.
Oh, I see.
But
It might be hard. You don't have like ropes or anything.
I don't. It would just be like rock climbing on a sheer
Bouldering.
surface. No. Yeah, it would just be bouldering. No. I'm gonna enter. I'm gonna enter into the building, and it's gonna be. It just earmuffs on my signal is what the ping says.
Yeah, you'll be up at the top of the stairway going down into the hall. Great. Loren.
I sling the assault rifle. I pull out the shotgun.
Shotguns. Good. Loren, slice the pie.
Okay. I step out of the air vehicle, just look around, light a cigarette, and just have my shotgun just kind of leaned up against my shoulder, just sort of ready.
Okay.
Just kind of like, and then I watch him throw him off, and I just...
Do you want to be specifically like by the door, by the edge of the building?
I'm just kind of waiting for her signal, really. I'm just going to follow her lead.
Okay, okay, that's fine. And then Shitwrecked?
I will position myself by the door since I have such bad movement so that when people decide to go in, I'm closer.
Ready? Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going in first, but I'm going to be closer so I have more movement.
I would be close to you too.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, you guys both jump off the same way.
Yeah.
Sparkplug is going to stay with the vehicle.
Sure.
You're standing at the top of the stairs, and you hear like a big thud, and like maybe a little bit of wood cracking, but it's hard to tell from where you are.
Sounds like someone's trying to break down a door.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's now your turn, and you're at the top of the stairs.
It is my turn.
Yeah, it's went quick, didn't it?
Great. Then I.
They don't necessarily know you're here yet if they're in the hallway trying to break down the door.
I'm going to sneak down so that I can see where they are.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and just do a stealth, just to
Yeah.
see how well you get down the stairs.
Yes. Okay. So it's like this die is weighted, but it's not.
It's making up for all the time.
Yeah.
Before.
I'm just telling you, it's
Making it
not.
up to you.
It really is. Remember that time where I started out great and then proceeded to do everything wrong?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was awesome. 23.
23. Yeah, they don't see you at all. You get to the bottom of the stairs with your shotgun, and you see these two guys, and they have like one of those battering ram things, and one of them is just obviously had just finished hitting it with one of those. But the door, if you didn't know Aunt Judy, you would say, why the hell does this apartment building in Night City have a door that just held up to this battering ram?
Right.
But you know Aunt Judy.
I do.
Yeah. And but so you see the two of them.
Okay. And I get within sight. And not confident that they don't know I'm there.
Yep.
I hit him with a flashbang.
Flashbang, great.
Remember, grenades. We got them all.
We didn't. We.
I'll be out
so
of them
many
soon,
left.
but
Grenade.
I got 2 of these puppies. Okay, and that would be an athletics check. And
no,
there it is.
We were gassing it up too much.
There it is. I was gassing it up too much.
So, it's just down a
I might
hallway.
eat this one. I might eat this one. That's 6.
A 6?
So 1. They're right there, right? So let me see. So I it would be athletics minus 7. Is that what it is? Yeah. So that would be 5. 4.
A 4. Okay, so you're still going to get them, but you're going to get yourself too. That's what's going to happen here.
Okay.
The hallway, perhaps a flashbang inside a hallway, an enclosed hallway, is a little
Ambitious.
yeah. It's an enclosed space, and it's a lot. So
Can I get a do I do a little better on the bang part than the flash part?
Yeah, absolutely.
Just in my ears.
Yeah. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
What the flashbang is
it's bright. It's bright and loud. So it's meant to blind you. And
sure, but it's a resist.
You deal no
sorry.
damage to your attack. Anyone hit by your attack must instead attempt to beat a DV-15 resist torture drugs check. Anyone who fails suffers the damaged eye and damaged ear critical injuries.
So you'll try the same DV-15, and if you fail, you won't get the damaged ear. You will get the damaged eye
okay.
because you forgot to wear your sunglasses.
Damn it.
Come on, Ricky.
Why would I not be
you were
wearing
the
my
cool
sunglasses?
guy.
I thought I never took them off.
They're on the back of your head.
I thought I never took them off. Ooh, explodes.
Okay, so you resist.
Yes.
Yeah, you realize you botched the throw, and then cover your eyes
And
really quick.
oh fuck.
One of them saves, but the other one does not. So I know what ear does, but damaged eye is on the head injury, which sucks. -4 to range attacks and perception checks. Is that true? Yeah, well, it sounds right. Okay, yeah. Boom! This flashbang goes off. You guys hear this. The next person up in this encounter will be Loren.
Okay. Since it looks like she's,
On
let's
the way
go
in,
down
yeah.
and have whatever. I'm gonna follow
Okay.
Ricky.
Yeah, you get down just after you hear the bang of the flashbang go off, and you see one guy grabbing his eyes and holding him.
And he looks like the suits down there that we were.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, these two look like bad
Then
guys.
I'm gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna shoot him with my shotgun.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's
So you're just down a hallway. So you're just looking at 13 for your DV.
I can't not do a 13 because I'm plus 13.
Well, you could roll a 1.
Not sure.
So you hit
20. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll your 5d6 damage.
So close.
19.
Okay, 19. That's pretty good damage. Yeah, you guys both wreck this hallway. Shitwrecked, do you follow?
Yeah.
Or okay. Shotgun number 2? Or?
Yep. She gonna try again. Really wants to use this shotgun and do a good job.
Yeah, you guys are like shoulder to shoulder in this hallway now.
Shoulder. 15.
Great. 15 hits. Yeah, roll that damage. Guys, mark it. Shitwreck's rolling damage.
It's 5 ones.
Yeah, no repeat of your last shotgun.
It's gonna be great.
Ooh.
All 6s.
I have 2 6s.
Whoa, that's a crit.
What?
And then 4 plus 2, which is another 6, and 1. So I've got 12, 18, 19? No, so 19? Am I doing math right? 6 times 3 is 18, plus 1 is 19.
Yes, that's 19 plus 1 for the high quality weapon that you got from Poltergeist.
So
20 plus the crit, so that's 25.
Let's go! I get 1 every like
awesome.
6 games.
So good.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your crit.
9.
A 9. Okay. Yeah, you catch, the flashbang goes off, and the one guy stands up, gripping his eyes, and he catches a shotgun blast in the stomach from Loren, and then your second shotgun blast goes through his shoulder and spins him around, and he lands face down on the ground in a pool of his own blood. The next thing you see is the door suddenly pops open, and another shotgun blast. Straight. No, that's not her style. She pops the door open, and you see her a boot come flying out of the door and whip across this guy's face.
Yeah.
Oh, I exploded.
Yeah.
Nice.
You only roll well when it's for us.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Let's see. No crits. But does 16 damage at only half, and then flies in with another attack, does more damage. Yeah, and cracks the second guy a second time across the jaw, and it looks like his head is completely spun, and she then rolls back into the room, clearing the hallway for your turn.
Okay. She went back inside the apartment.
Yeah, she basically opened the door, wrecked this guy with 2 shots, and then rolled back into the doorway in case you had some more flashbang, whatever.
Okay, great. Yeah. Do I see guys in that room?
Doesn't seem like
In the room that she's
in. It would be hard for you to see because you're down the hall. So like you're looking down the hall, they were busting in. You're looking down the hall, they're busting into this room. Mm-hmm. You blast them, they turn like this. The door opens, you see her come out, whack whack, and then disappear.
Okay.
So,
And there were just 2 guys trying to.
but it looked like 2 guys trying to get in.
2 guys trying to bang that door open. Do I hear any more guys beyond that? Further down the hall.
You see nothing. Well, you make a perception check.
Okay. Because I know that there's. Okay, perception check.
Add 2 for hearing.
And 2 for hearing, so it's 8 plus 13, so that's going to be 21.
You hear. Do you speak Japanese?
I do not.
You hear a voice coming over a little radio on this guy's shoulder that's speaking.
Didn't scramble?
Oh, it's a good point. Well, it all sounds like Japanese to you. But you hear a radio like squelching and making crazy noises.
Okay.
Yeah, that's and that's not what I think Japanese sounds like. That's what the radio is making.
Yes.
We got you.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, I hear the radio. I don't see anything down.
And there's nothing else down the hall.
Nothing else further down the hall.
You get the impression maybe the guys on the front door are trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay.
The guys that got exploded by a grenade.
You got over a 20? Did you get over a 20 in your perception?
Yes.
You hear squealing of hot rod tires on asphalt from outdoors.
Fucking cowboys here.
Yeah, and you're looking down the barrel of your shotgun at the last guy in the hall.
I say, and tell Aunt Judy, like, Tia, anybody else in there?
Oh, there was one more hostile. He's still alive.
No, I mean, but wait, there's one of the two guys.
One of the two guys is still alive, standing right in front of you.
Oh, standing right in front of me.
Yeah.
Oh,
she just hit him twice, but he's still alive.
Okay, great. She's like, boom, boom, and surprised that he's hit, and I'm like, good morning. Boom. Yeah, just blast him. And I blast him, and that's a good hit. For shoulder arms, so 7 plus 14, 21 to hit.
21. Go ahead and roll your shotgun damage. It's 5d6.
No crits. We've got...
No crits, Ricky.
6, 12, 13.
But 13 damage with the multiple shotgun blast plus Aunt Judy's critical strikes. He falls to the ground. And... you hear the rumbling engines, and you hear a couple of them turn off at the end of your turn, and car doors slamming. We're going to kind of jump out of combat. You get to the door and look in. You see there's glass all over the floor, and there's a dead Sokka agent in the apartment. Aunt Judy. Oh, Ricky, they fucked up their breach. Otherwise, they would have got me. They didn't account for the old reinforced door. Not before he put a little hurt on me, and she opens up her jacket. You see a pretty bad wound.
Oh, shit.
And she's bleeding a lot. Is kind of putting pressure on her.
That's all right. I brought people for that. Loren?
Lauren?
So I'm out in the hall, and I just kind of, like, step over the guy.
What's going on?
So you light a cigarette. You take a drag on your smoke, and as you exhale and walk in the door, you almost don't recognize her without the shaved head. The hair's all grown out, but as you see this wounded woman in front of you, it's unmistakably, the years have gone by, but it's unmistakably Falcon, and she's like, holy shit, is that Swan? Well, I guess you're the right guy for the job. She sits down on the couch, and that's where we're going to go to break. Hello! I apologize for this short interruption, but I wanted to offer on behalf of myself and everybody involved in making this show a heartfelt thank you. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you for watching Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. We hope you're enjoying watching the game as much as we enjoy playing it. Now, if you are enjoying the show, I just want you to know that there's a whole lot more Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction, so click that subscribe button so you can come back next week and not miss any of the action. One more thing, if you have a friend or a gaming group or anybody at all that you think would enjoy this content, go ahead and share it with them. That way we can continue to grow the community and share this game with as many people as possible. But most importantly, just tune in next week for more of Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction. Once again, thank you.
Our program is made possible in part by Green Tower Games, a friendly local game shop in North Los Angeles County. Visit greentowergames.com. And by subscribers like you. Thank you.
Welcome back to Infinite Sided Dice, where our story is in progress. Real quick, be sure to check that subscribe, hit that like, psych and conscribe, join the Patreon, do all that stuff. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, Loren, you see your old war buddy, and she's bleeding pretty bad. I think we'll just. What do you do?
I walk in with the cigarette hanging out of my mouth, and I see her, and it just drops down to the floor. And I look over at Ricky, and it looks like he's like, you know, I need your help with her or whatever, and I go, I'm not helping that bitch. And I turn around, and I walk over to her.
To who?
To Shitwrecked.
Shitwrecked was still in the hall.
Yeah.
Okay. I look at Loren. I was like, the fuck you talking about?
What are you talking about, Loren?
I'm not helping her.
Why?
Because she doesn't...
Because he's an asshole, that's why.
We know that, but what are you... This is Ricky's family. Like, what...
It's fine, just... Can I get a lift to Iyashi's?
He ain't gonna help you either.
Why not?
Because I'm set up at Iyashi's. She can bleed all out for all I care.
This woman fucking raised me. And she's the reason why
Sorry
I can...
for that.
Oh yeah? She's the reason why I've been saving people's asses. Including yours. Alright? So fucking you just patch her up and let's go.
I'm good, thanks.
I did not drink that.
It's fine. Nobody cares.
Yeah. So, I look at you and I look at Judy. And I go, how bad is it?
I've had worse. He's fixed worse on me.
I don't have...
We're definitely missing something. Can I pay you to do it? Like, what?
If you want to force me to fix this bitch up, you can. I quit.
No.
Can I pick up his cigarette off the floor? I'm done. I'm so stressed out.
Hey, you about the cigarette the whole time?
Yeah.
You pick up, there's like already
I smoke now.
50 cigarettes on the ground, burns on the ground. Judy actually pops one into her mouth, but walks into the hall and like checks her pockets and is like, oh, anybody got a light?
I light her cigarette.
Takes a long drag. She's... Swan Dive's always been a softie. Don't blame him.
Iyashi's fixed you up before, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
So it doesn't... You don't
We're
need
all
to...
buddies.
It doesn't matter that you're set up there. But thanks for nothing. I start to take her downstairs. Wait a second. There's shit going on down there. Hold on.
They're on fire, right?
I think the fire's probably out by now. You want to check the front door?
I want to see, actually, this... If I can do an amateur patch job on her. She's got... It's like, you got some first aid stuff around here?
You can roll a first aid stabilization. Let's see. What exactly is she suffering from? Yeah. So when you look closer at her shoulder, you can see that there's part of a knife is broken off in her shoulder.
Shit.
But you can make a DV13 first aid check for a quick fix, which would be removing the object and basically stabilizing the wound.
All right. I don't have a great first aid score, so let's just hope. You said DV 15?
13.
13. You know what? Can I get an assist here?
I have a med tech bag. I don't know why, but I bought one at one point. I can't use any of it, but I have it. Like a med tech bag in my inventory.
we went over that in the first season when you guys didn't have a medic.
We're like, you can't really use it.
Got it. Okay. Stuff. I was like, no, just just kind of keep it open for me and keep wiping the blood away.
Do you have any paramedic or first aid?
I have 2 in first aid.
2 in first aid. Same. You can
I'm
roll.
a plus 5 in first aid.
You can roll an assist, and if you successfully, you're just using a complementary skill as a help. So just add 1 to your roll. Let's do it that way.
All right.
You don't have to roll.
Oh, I have to roll.
Okay. All right. Great.
Just roll good.
Let's see. Just roll well. Boom. Okay. Adding 1. It's not. It's 11.
11.
I look at him trying to assess and grabbing it. You're gonna make it worse.
Yeah, you're like, you get a hold of it, and as you pull a little bit, you realize it must be deeper than you thought because it doesn't pull right away, and you're like, yeah, I think I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. Okay.
As long as she doesn't have to move fast, she's gonna be okay.
Okay.
But it can reopen if anything happens, and she just starts bleeding again.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And he says that, and I'm just like, oh, wait. Now you're trying to be helpful?
I'm just saying.
Yeah. I was like, do something or say nothing. And
Let's get this straight, though. You didn't save my ass at all.
you know what? We're square.
Yeah, maybe Ricky here hasn't saved your ass, but I know I have.
If you can call it that.
An ass? So it's got 2 cheeks and it claps, don't it?
Fucking Falcon, I swear to God. You're not funny and you never have been.
I think you left your sense of humor at the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. Right next to Kevin.
You know what? Fuck you, man. Fuck you. We all gotta live our lives. Give me the Uyashis.
Oh, well. We gotta get out of here first.
You got a car?
Like something better.
And she grabs. Here, help me with the pull-out, and pulls out the sleeper sofa. Mm-hmm. It's like a dusty old couch, and you pull it out, and as it folds out, there's like a line of different weapons. And she's like, with her hurt arm, is like starts to go for the shotgun, and then decides on a pistol that she straps in behind her,
I help her. I'm like strapping her. I'm thinking of all the things she can do with one hand. I'm just kind of like utility belting her.
Yeah, she's got her knife and her pistol. You guys need reloads? No.
I grab whatever. I was like, "You got any AP?"
Yeah, you know where it is.
So I grab it. I kind of.
For some reason, he's low on it.
I'll talk about this.
And you fold the couch back up, and it looks like a shitty old apartment again.
Okay. I peek out the window.
Okay, so you peek out the window, and without even rolling, you see 3 cars you recognize, all Santiago vehicles, and they're with their doors open, and maybe 6 guys standing there. You recognize Chino. You see Rattlecan among them, and a few others that you know on sight, but maybe don't know by name.
No Black Bronc.
No. Yeah, no meep.
Meditating in the desert. Let him be.
You see across the street a black SUV that with fully blacked out windows that just does a quick J-turn and takes off. There's the one body on the ground and then the other guy is gone, and it looks like the street is clear, and you hear Rattlecan yells out, "Yeah, get the fuck out of here, you corporate pussies!" Yeah, and it looks like the street's clear.
Okay.
Good old RC.
Yeah, a little rattle can.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I start walking down the stairs, just kind of, I just leading the way, kind of special ops style, just clearing the corners and stuff until I get to the street.
Yeah, you go with all due caution, but it seems like Sokka got into a position where they were outgunned and have pulled out. So it all seems quiet for the time being.
Okay.
And as you step out the front door, Rattlecan comes running up to you like, "What's up, Ricky? Do you see that?"
Yeah, I did. You guys were late to the party.
Fuck those corpos, man.
Hell yeah.
Somos del barrio Santiago. And he lifts up his shirt and he's got Santiago on his stomach. And he's like, "Fuck those guys."
Yeah. I give him a pound and then the other Santiagos too, and I go, "Hey, vatos, what's up?"
And and Chino puts his hand on Rattlecan's shoulder as he kind of approaches you a little more calmly, and he's like, "Yeah, man, even Arasaka knows they probably shouldn't be fucking with us on this block. What was all this about?"
Yeah, Falcon. Why the fuck are they hunting you?
Your guess is as good as mine. I thought they were friends of yours.
They're hunting her because of me, because of us. That's all. That was just them putting pressure on us. Fucking Jean wanted to send a message.
Yeah, well.
Yeah, well, this little old lady had a few tricks up her sleeve, I guess.
Yeah, you did. You always do.
Those fucks think they can push us around.
Did the guys we were fighting, was there anything on them that would clearly indicate this is our
Sure. Go ahead and make either deduction, I guess. Just judging by their equipment.
19.
19, yeah. They're in some of them are in sort of tactical gear of a make that with a 19, I think it's a make that wouldn't be consistent with what you've seen. Plenty of Militech in town because Militech runs a prison in Night City. They basically are, aside from Night City police, they kind of, Militech has a lockdown on good sections of Night City. Nobody runs the whole city. That's the nature of the beast. But between Militech and then their gang affiliations, they run sort of not Santiago territory. And this tactical gear doesn't jive with what you've seen. So at the very least, you can deduce that it's foreign, and the timing just seems too coincidental.
Okay, well, I'm just taking my pictures, and I doubt they'd have ID tags on them to
Yeah, with a 19, you think if you had some time to dig and some resources or some intelligence people to look these people up, you might be able to absolutely 100% confirm where they're from. But yeah, they don't walk around when they're on jobs like this.
Yeah.
They wouldn't have a clear identification.
That makes sense. I'm basically just trying to gather materials to if we need to send, because they're not supposed to be here. So there must be some sort of system set up if they were to come here, someone would fight them off.
Sure.
So I'm collecting stuff to send to whoever might fight them off.
Sure. That's something you could alert Night City PD to. The NUSA government has some control over it. It's all sort of tenuous, right? Everybody has a sort of a tenuous hold on these things, and it all like Night City is almost a microcosm of the country as well, like a compressed version of it, where even from one block to another, it's almost a completely different country. Where Saka also has their gangs that they work with, that possibly Tiger Claws or Iron Sights, that they fund gangs and then have them as their enforcers on the street. It's unusual to see like, what's unusual about this, if anything, is that it is like literally, as far as you can tell, Arasaka operatives, they didn't pay Tiger Claws to come hit Judy. They actually are doing this firsthand. And I think that you could maybe deduce from that Jean wanted you to know, in fact, that Arasaka has a presence in Night City and is capable of killing your family or your friends. And they picked Judy specifically because to basically, like, killing your father is a way to slap you down. They have intelligence on Ricky and what he does. From that first meeting, he said, we know who you are. You're making big waves. If you're not careful, you're going to get slapped down. This was their way of saying, you fucking get in line too, right? They don't really know who these two people are, but the two of you need to get in line. And one is, I'll shoot your dad in front of you, And the other is, I can kill your aunt with a snap of my fingers. Now he was wrong, right? Because maybe he didn't know who Aunt Judy is. The Falcon of the Fourth Corporate War. Anyway, so all that said, like, we kind of got to get back into the moment.
Yeah, sorry.
Chino, whoa, your shoulder's kind of fucked up.
You got somebody that can patch her up? Just till we get her to...
Yeah, you know what? Keep pressure on it. Here, don't get blood on my seats. And he takes a rag and kind of like gives it to her to hold.
Don't do that. Not like that.
Shut the fuck up if you're not going to help. Judy says as she gets Chino leads her into his car and sits her in the front seat.
All right, let's get word to... Anyone heard from Poltergeist?
The three of you get a message.
Oh, yeah. Just then rolling up down the street, you see this gold-painted Cadillac with chrome rims. She's probably got spinners. But as it gets closer, you see like the paint is faded and chipped and rusty. There's like rust around the wheels and whatever, but it's still like pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And Tank, you see her big hair kind of, she's got the window open and a cigarette out the window, and also like part of her hair is all like sticking out the window. Nah, she got the top down. And cruises up and parks behind the three Santiago cars. She's in the car with you.
What's going on? We done here?
You good?
Yeah. Sorry about your bar.
I wanted to redecorate it anyways. Ajax didn't have style.
Ooh, property insurance is going up around you guys.
You smell a little smoky, but you look fine.
Thanks.
You got out of there clean?
You need any help, kiddo?
No. I'm good.
Badass.
Okay, what's the next move? Chino, what's the next move?
Let's get out of here.
I'm gonna take her to Iyashi's if that's cool with you guys.
Yeah.
Take her.
Meet you guys there, or you guys got other plans?
I pop over to Judy's. I pop over to Judy, And I just give her a kiss. I said, I'll try and swing by as soon as I can, okay?
Oh, I'm fine. I'll be fine. I'll be at your show tomorrow night.
Did I say you were fine? I didn't say you weren't. I said I tried to swing by.
I just
can't
gotta
swing by?
Yes.
Yeah.
Come by. I'm always happy to see you, darling.
Such a hard ass.
I just gotta get this shrapnel pulled out of my arm, get a little speed heal, and I'll be in the front row at your show.
Okay. I know. All right. I'll see you in a bit, okay?
You better get yourself cleaned up.
What? Look at me. I look great. Oh, damn it.
There's a hole in your back, Ricky.
How'd you know?
I'm gonna ping Iyashi.
Okay.
Say Falcon's coming. Take care of FaZe first.
Oh, yeah. These FaZe is back at Dreamland still. FaZe anywhere.
I'm gonna say take care of FaZe first. We did tell him to go to call Iyashi or call for someone to
I think
take
you
Iyashi.
told Knuckles that. So
Well, I also said grab all your fingers and then go to Iyashi.
Yeah.
You did say that. Get those fingies.
Yeah. And I say, if you can help it, if at all possible, delay helping her. We have other people coming in who need attention. She's not a priority. That's what I tell him.
He sends back one line. Your grudges are your own.
Man. Your grudges are your own, man.
Hippocratic oath, man. Okay, so we're a little bit scattered to the wind here. Not totally. We don't know where Taffy and Knuckles are. We don't really know where FaZe is, but we know there's a still standing for the time being Dreamland that maybe needs some repairs before tomorrow night.
Or not.
Or not.
The punk rock show, right?
Punk as hell.
I do need a new amp, though. No, I don't know that.
You also don't know what happened.
I mean, she said sorry about your bar, so I figured something happened.
Oh, fair enough. They were fighting.
They were fighting.
So where do you, if Chino takes Judy to Yashi's, where do the four of you head?
We need to postmortem. Quickly. We need to figure out where.
Do we have anywhere safe to go? I feel like this guy knows anywhere we could possibly go.
I don't know. That's a good question.
These guys seem kind of lackluster. Does it matter if he knows?
No shit, man. It's a rattle can.
Yeah, I think.
All right.
Dreamland's a fortress, and Santiago's own this block.
Absolutely. Yes. Let's go back to Dreamland and make sure FaZe is alive.
Fair enough.
I think I'm fine with that. You boys gonna be around for a bit? Santiago's?
Yeah, we could roll.
Okay.
Chino's gone, but
Yeah.
rattle can is. Yeah, we're gonna roll.
Okay.
Like he's in charge now.
Okay.
It's got in his head.
Two of the guys actually they park their car a little more inconspicuously and go and hang out in the building to sort of make sure that everything's cool here and nothing's gonna go wrong. Where do you want to ride back with Sparkplug? You want to hop in Tank's car? You got some options.
Well, all four of us are here, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, I wanted to plant a big wet one on Sparkplug for helping us out.
Oh, you can do that. She comes downstairs.
All right, great. And she just comes downstairs, and as she's like approaching, I'm just like,
Is this after Chino leaves?
He's gone.
I mean, it doesn't
matter.
It doesn't have to be incredibly inappropriate or anything. It's just
Top of the head.
Yeah,
very,
you,
It's a
very.
Roger Rabbit smooch.
She saved. Honestly, she and her gyrocopter maybe saved Judy's life today.
Yeah.
Tank's like, what do I got to do to get some of that?
That's right, Tank. Oh, Tank.
I love her.
She's my favorite.
Yeah.
Let's go and reconvene.
Okay.
Figure out what's going. Oh wait, Tank. Wait, sorry. Tank says that. I give her a big hug.
You give her a hug too.
Yeah,
Great.
I give her some love for sure.
Yeah. Okay, back to Dreamland.
Never miss a chance to make more fans. It's the Rocker Boy way.
You're ridiculous.
So most of the smoke has cleared out. You step over the. You don't know. You're like, as you open the door, there's like a scraping of metal, like crushed aluminum cans, sort of being scattered over the floor, and you're like, "What the hell's all this?" And you look down and you see just like half of the face of the escort, like on the ground next to some like mutilated cybernetic parts. The arm torn off, the leg broken in half. You see, that's what you see as you open the door, and the smoke is sort of dissipated and cleared out, so you can see the rest of the room. There's like somewhat like there's lighting effects for the stage that I'm sure Ricky had installed, and so like kind of the only light in the room are these like lights that keep moving around. But it's weird because it's quiet. There's no sound. There's no music. There's no voices. Dreamland has never been this quiet.
The noise of it.
Yeah, just the gyros.
Yeah. As the lights track from position to position in the room. Normally a really cool effect, but right now just weird. You see all the bar and the mirrors just completely riddled with bullet holes. And then you hear a bit of a coughing sound and a scrambling like a raccoon coming out of a trash can. Boss? Is that you?
Why are you still here? Go to Iyashi.
Well, FaZe had to hide for a little bit, and he stands up on his feet and he starts walking toward you, and then he just kind of gets real dizzy and leans on the stage.
Oh, okay.
You can see that whatever he has like wrapped around his hand is just like a big mess of red, where that he's just basically bled through whatever one of his FaZe blankets he's wrapped his hand in.
Can I just call him a car and send him off?
Yeah. So get him. You just call.
Tankarella send him.
Oh, true. Yeah. Go Tank.
Yeah. Okay. So he's pretty, like, he's alive, but you can see he's pretty pale and he's kind of delirious. But he gets wherever you put him in the car, and Tank's like, wherever you need to go, baby.
Thanks, Tank.
Those fingers.
No, he's not holding them.
Getting whatever he gets.
Do you want to make
I would just go back there, see if I can find him, put him on some ice.
He can
take him with him.
He can get
Cyber fingers.
I could get cyber fingers, I guess.
Well, you want us to root around and look for it. He lost his hand here. The bar was shot up pretty bad. You can look for fingers, but it's like finding a finger in a haystack.
And a stack of bottles.
There's like glass and shit everywhere.
Just he'll look cool with metal fingers. Just
Well, so the moment we walked through the door, actually, I actually would have just went straight to the holding cell.
Yeah.
And like said nothing, just walked there, closed the door behind me, like kind of slammed the door almost. And then just go in there and light a cigarette and like look for whatever brain dances I have on me.
Right.
And then just pop the newest one.
Absolutely. Yeah. You see Loren stomps to his room and slams the door. No, yeah, absolutely. You see Loren do that. There's privacy there.
I see the what was left of the of the guard.
Yeah. As you're kicking through the wreckage, you see pieces here, pieces there, and then across the room, you see a piece that looks a little like a speaker.
Okay, so I'm looking at the pieces here, and I look at you, and I'm like, I want to find Gene. I want to send him pieces of this, and I want to send him pieces of this, and I want. This isn't part of her. What the? Oh no! Is that my Killstrom? Boom amp?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. Why are you asking me?
It's okay. It's all right. Casualty of war.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna go check and make
It's like
sure.
all the more reason to. And I'm stomping on the pieces of the.
It's Ricky.
Totally blaming.
Ricky finds his amp and he's like, Gene!
You stopped the party!
No.
If Jackson's amp was here, that would be a whole other
no.
side quest.
Another story. Another story. His amp's fine, probably.
Yeah. No, he doesn't leave it at the club. Are you crazy?
No.
I want to go check on that suitcase and make sure that the money's there.
Yeah, you haven't even opened it.
I haven't even opened it.
Yeah, if a cursory look, you open up your safe and pop it open, and sure enough, everything seems to be there.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's maybe this isn't a way of doing business that you're accustomed with, but it's like for whatever reason, felt the need to hold up his end of the bargain. Like it's almost.
I did everything he wanted, and he still tried to punish us, but like he still rewarded us. It's very strange.
Yeah. Yes. It's almost as if it's all been a manipulation of one sort or another. But I think you can read through all of this that for whatever reason, you get the impression that maybe Gene respects you as a business person and as a force in Night City. Otherwise,
he just wanted to still piss us off.
Well, I don't know whether piss you off was definitely the goal, but you can say he left a very powerful asset here with you, and he wouldn't do that if he didn't think you were significant in any way, right? And also, I mean, there's a world where eddies don't mean as much to someone like this.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I don't care. Where is he?
I don't know.
I think I want him gone. Not like this gone.
I'm having a really hard time because I was really excited and ready to be done with him forever. But we are now in a place where either we go after him or we wait for him to come after us for disobeying him. So.
No. He won't stop.
No, but he's also, we don't know which head of how many heads he is. Like, if we get rid of him, who's coming after him?
There's a part of me that thinks that that's exactly what he wants us to think. Maybe he's just one tiger with a small territory. And we're many.
What do you think how wise do you think it is to maybe alert other authorities in the city that this outside threat has arrived, where it's
gangs.
Gangs. We could send it to the police. We could send this info to Militech, like, hey, look who's on your turf. I don't know what the best. You're not here. Why am I looking at you? I don't know what the smartest course of action is.
I know what I want to do. Find him. Take him out really quietly.
And I hear you, and I respect it, but I feel like we need to have more of a plan than just that.
I mean, Ricky's offering to take someone out quietly. This seems like a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Well, he doesn't really have a choice anymore, does he? That speaker's a little gone.
It's all right. You know what? I'm gonna buy another speaker with his money. Fuck him up with it.
You show him. But I mean, we could update Danger Gals. We could.
Who has a vested interest? Who would want to know that Arasaka's here?
Well, they're not supposed to be, right? So Militech's gonna do something about it if they're here, in theory. Right?
Why would he do something as silly as to give us incentive to not keep his presence here quiet?
That's what I don't get. Because we would have if he had just left and left everyone alone.
He wanted to assert himself.
Well, he asserted himself one too many times in this situation. Because we had to go save Aunt Judy, and so now he's gonna come after us for not staying put.
Yeah, well, I don't know if he thought that we were gonna get past this thing.
Exactly.
Well, thank God he underestimated you.
I think he underestimated you, too. And that's why I think maybe we'd be more successful than we thought going after him. And that maybe... Who knows? Listen, man, these corporate guys sometimes, they've got their own soap operas going on inside of their towers.
That
right?
they do.
Is he operating under Arasaka, or is he operating for himself, just trying to get leverage on someone on Arasaka? Who knows? But the whole point is that he, honestly, for everything we were worried about, we kind of took care of it. We kind of took care of him.
Mm-hmm. Well, Ricky, I'm not trying to start a fight.
What are you talking about?
It seems like you're doing a whole lot of mental gymnastics to fuel your revenge quest.
What are you talking about? This just makes sense. He's just gonna keep coming.
Mm-hmm.
What are the mental gymnastics? And why? When do you not start a fight?
Seems like I'm not starting a fight.
It was declared at the start of the conversation no fight was being started, so that decided.
Seems like you're very upset that he went after Aunt Judy, which is entirely understandable. If this is gonna be a revenge quest, I'd rather just call it what it is.
I'm not denying that I'm pissed that he went after Aunt Judy. In no way. I'm just saying he's not gonna stop coming after Aunt Judy.
So it's like a revenge / save our own asses quest.
It's just a smart thing to do.
Is it smart?
No, absolutely not.
Why?
That doesn't mean we're not going to do it. I'm just calling a spade a spade. It's not smart to continue going after these guys. But I don't think we have an option right now, because it's either we go after them or we wait for them to find us. Kind of like with the bears all over again.
So then what you're saying is it is a smart thing to do.
Seems like it's giving mental gymnastics a little bit.
You don't think I'm like not arguing, genuinely questioning. You don't think that he will come after us after killing his little toy?
Well, I think that there's a non-zero chance that he'll come after us. And then, maybe he comes after us, maybe he doesn't. If he comes after us, we fight him. And then we deal with it then. Or we go after him and we definitely have to face him.
Sure.
So...
Yeah, no, my only argument for going after him would be it's on our terms instead of just getting surprised by him. Not saying we couldn't handle ourselves, because we can. Just wondering if that's being on the offensive is better than the defensive.
I mean, I love being on the offensive.
I know.
I'll do it. I wouldn't call it smart, though.
No, I agree with you there.
I wouldn't necessarily consider alerting Militech a smart idea either. I don't really want to get involved with them.
No. If I did anything with that, it would be anonymous. I just don't know what protocols they have in place should Arasaka breach the agreement of not being here. Because why go after them alone if someone else can do it for us? That's my only thought.
For all the talk of gymnastics, I'm offering something very straightforward. Find him. Kill him.
How you gonna find him?
Exactly. That's the hard part. Let's put our ears to the ground. That's the thing that you do.
Yeah. You know...
At the very least, get me an address so I can send them a box of his spare parts.
I'm sure he's got some sort of tracker and knows that this is no longer a living...
I don't know if Arasaka Prime offers free shipping on returns.
No.
I think they should. I'm taking this to my closest return place.
Are we all good? The whole Kibbles on the corner? Return Arasaka Prime.
The whole Kibbles?
Yeah.
That just
I
hit
think
me.
there's a Dropbox at the whole Kibbles.
Yeah, totally.
Are we all okay with me updating Mel with what has gone down in case they are in the crosshairs of this?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's a professional courtesy.
I will do that.
Okay. Yeah. You actually get no response to you,
Worrisome.
but almost somewhat cryptically, Mel texts or messages Ricky, with a little bit after you message her, and she's just like, "I'm looking forward to coming to your show."
Huh.
That's all.
That's all?
She's like, "I'm looking forward to coming to your show."
She's a smart one.
So
Cool. I message her back. I say, excellent. I'll see you here.
okay. In the next
But I tell her that just happened.
Yeah. So you have a little. The meeting with Jean happened. Started at night. This has all happened actually pretty quickly. But you have maybe about 24 hours until Dreamland is going to be full of Designer Bleak fans. There's some shit to take care of.
Yeah,
And some of your help is missing.
Are there cleanup crews you can hire in Night City?
Yeah, you surely can find some last-minute cleanup crews to come in. The bar is probably going to be not in great shape. Definitely that mirror is not going to be replaceable on 24 hours notice. But you're going to be able to get the place in serviceable condition. The question I have is post-mortem is what you said, but post-combat, is there any sort of just on a above table way, like, is there armor that needs to be fixed? Is there equipment that needs to be reloaded?
Yeah, I mean, I'm all out of smoke grenades and flashbang, a couple things like that.
Yeah, I could use some healing. Not, just a little bit, nothing crazy.
Well, how low are you? Because a day of rest might
it might be enough.
be enough for you.
I'm down to 39 from 45.
Yeah, so I think a day, if you're just resting and getting ready for your show, we can call that a day of rest, so you get back your HP.
I can give Ricky money for a new amp out of the
Sure.
spoils.
Yeah. How much are those? They're
I
not.
think they're not crazy. They're
I
not.
think they are crazy.
What? Hold on. I think it's just
1 million eddies.
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000 eddies.
It's not cheap.
It's 1,000 eddies.
Yeah, well,
eddies
you
is
know,
like,
What? Okay, how much did we get? Let me like split up.
So, well, you split up however you want, but the agreement was for 25,000 eds in a suitcase.
Yeah.
It's quite a bit of money.
I'll give him
It can come out of my split.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
have to
yeah,
be
yeah.
like it's. You don't have to.
I'll
buy
give
me
you the
that.
1,000, and I'll figure out the.
We'll figure out the rest later.
Yeah.
It can come from my cut.
So essentially,
Yeah.
if you split that evenly, you'd all have enough money to live on for quite a while. It's just so we understand the economy of this.
Okay.
Well, we're gonna use some of it. We're gonna find out how much
Or
it takes
a single
to fix
Eddie's
up this,
worth
and
more.
then we'll
Finance it.
divide out the money.
Finance a trip across the ocean, whatever.
Don't give me an idea.
My armor was ablated by 1. Can I throw it in your bag?
Yep, we got it for you.
Yeah, same with my jacket, my armor jacket.
All right. Well, I
Ablated
can
by
only do
1.
one at a time.
You
so
can only do
you
one.
can figure your jacket
that's
out.
not because you have that thing.
Is it 24 hours or 12?
It depends on the quality of the garment.
It's just a
actually.
normal
Just normal garments. should be.
frickin'
I think
armor.
probably if you get started right now, I mean, Ricky needs his jacket for the show.
Whatever. It's holes. Just put a grommet in it, and
Ricky
like it was in
should
the.
stop getting shot.
Stabbed this time. Stabbed.
Stabbed.
Thank you.
Okay.
Do. If it's cheap every day, it's an hour.
Oh, right. So you're definitely able to get your armor back. That is a handy item you picked up.
That's pretty incredible. That's great.
That was my $1,000 purchase.
And then I'm rested now.
Okay.
And
So how much are you giving everybody?
You're not here. First of all, you're in your room.
No, I said that in Danny's voice.
I don't know yet. I want to
The
wait.
lines are blurring.
I'm gonna wait for the price tag of fixing up and remodeling the Dreamland, and then I will figure out how much everyone gets.
oh wait,
Sure.
So
Venue eats first.
Yeah, that clocks. We'll definitely work it out.
So I'll figure it out whenever that doesn't need to be right now, but
before the next day or the next thing.
So above table, the reason I'm asking is because it may change Loren's motivation to continue to work for you.
that's fine.
So if it's a healthy amount that like could keep him running for like 6 months, something
Yeah.
like that, he might just bail.
Gotcha.
I think in my understanding of Loren's agreement with Shitwrecked is you're on a day rate, you're not on a job per job basis. So part of I don't want to sit here and do accounting and math.
What do I got
I'm
in
sure it would be
business?
thrilling to some of you. But we'll roll your business roll to see how. Actually, that will come into play to see how expensive it is to fix up the
Nice.
bar.
Cool.
But part of this money that you have will be to pay Loren to continue to work because he's not working for free.
Right.
That's kind of the way it's been established from day one. You're getting more than your rate because it was like whatever your rate at Knockouts was, the rate that you got for doing jobs for Shitwrecked was like double that, right? You were making like 300 a day. So you're on at almost the end of a week now. So, but the problem is your money keeps going somewhere.
Yeah.
So you're broke again.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That'll be up. We'll do it.
Yeah, we'll sort
We'll
it
do
out
it in game,
between. Yeah.
right? So if you want more money, you got to ask your boss for more money. I think is rather than trying to avoid the divide up the loot thing.
Yeah.
I want to. From the beginning, I like the dynamic of if you're going to put points in business, you might as well be the one that gets to decide who gets what money. And now, does that make it tense with the other players? Oh yeah, it could for sure.
And I think especially since it's become clear to us that you have a problem.
Whoa.
We watched you like we watched it with worried eyes with some brain dance situations. So I think if I need to roll for like human perception or something, but like I feel like it would be obvious, like, oh, maybe I need to like not give him a lump sum because he's got an addiction over here with this thing.
Yeah. And you're gonna need to pay Ayashi some, and I mean you have an account with the medical facility, but Judy's getting special care. FaZe is getting limb reattachment, so that's got to be expensive. I don't know.
Is there an old War Buddies discount for Falcon?
Maybe. Sure.
Roll for business.
Roll for business. Okay, so. You get the crew in early the next morning. They come in at first light, start sweeping out the garbage.
I'm gonna buzz. I buzz Rattlecan. So I'm looking at all the broken glass and all the stuff, and I was like, huh. I give him a call. I say, you interested in a really quick art project?
Sure. Yeah. He shows up first thing. And what do you have in mind?
And I go, see all this glass? See all this stuff here? We got hit by Arasaka. This is the damage they did. We're still here.
Fuck yeah, bro.
That's your motivation. You think you could put together a collage or something cool we could hang back up in place of the mirrored glass?
What's that? And he points to this half of a geisha face that's like still on the ground.
And I was like, that was their help.
Yeah. I could put something together. Sure, and he kind of, as the cleaning crew shows up and starts cleaning out some of the trash, he's like picking out pieces and stuff and keeping them.
I go, boys, if you find some fingers, set them aside. Please. Don't make...
Oh, I thought these were Vienna sausage kibble.
Oh, no, they're not.
Oh, damn, it's got a fingernail.
Give me that.
So fucking black and blue. You sure you want this?
Bada bing,
Woo,
bada
smells like
gross.
Shit. All right. If there's nothing else to take care of, night falls. The band comes in. Jackson shows up way too early for sound check. And you prepare for the show, and the crowd starts to filter in.
Unless somebody has, for any specific reason, needed to talk to me, I would not have left that room.
Yeah, you're literally all night and
all
into
night,
the next
all
day.
Yeah.
All right.
I go down there, but I don't want to interrupt this. But I go down there at some point between then and now.
Sure.
Before the show, I go down there.
Yeah. The cleaning is going on. It's getting toward evening, and you go down to knock on the door to talk to Loren. Rattlecan picks up a few pieces, and then he's like, yeah, for sure, I got this. I got some big projects. It's gonna be really, really tight. Stay tuned. I got some big shit coming up.
Awesome.
Santiago's, right?
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah. And then he loads up some of the cooler trash and leaves. Okay, we are gonna have to get to break here, so we'll leave your conversation for after the break this is the end of the episode, so we're gonna have to leave that conversation for next time. Next time on Infinite Sided Dice's Cyberpunk Edge of Extinction, we have a little rock show coming. And we'll see what the fallout of the fight with Jean is. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We'll see you all next time. Thank you for watching.
Do-do, 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 do-do.